And we're back. So good news. So whatever I derped out with or caused me not to be able to see what I was actually building appears to have either be remedied or everything's fine there. So I'm quite happy with that. Um oh, what else are we doing? Add on some factories. Move you down. So generally right now, first of all, let's take a look at the Soviet Union. The pain is nearly over. They're at 99%. So I'm going to stop here and plan on camera a little bit. I've got some notes to look at. So one of the things I'm looking at is, of course, Iran's still fighting. Iran has pushed out, even pushed into the glorious Soviet Union after we just absolutely kicked their teeth in. We're going to check the Soviet Union casualties before they pop. They ended up hitting about 7.1 million total, of which we were 6.5 million. We lost a million, so about a 6-to-1 KDR on the Soviets. Looking at Iran here, of course, these are our 3 points. We also may, some of the major concerns. Step 1, we're heavily reliant on chromium, and a good chunk of it's coming from Turkey. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it. In fact, we could be taking some off Vichy France. We could be taking some off Portugal. So I am concerned that Turkey may go over to the Allies. Why? If we look through the Turkish focus tree here, they could join the Axis. They could join the Allies. I don't know which way they're going to go. Because, of course, historically, Turkey, I think, stayed out of the war the entire time. And if they did come in, they came in when it was all over and just joined the UN. But I think they literally stayed out of the war the entire time, if I remember correctly. Looking at the supply situation over here, it's pretty rough. Um, we could. I think I do need to line up some troops on the Turkish border just in case they flip, so we can go in and hopefully seize the chromium deposits and then sweep right into the Middle East from there. So we'll line up some troops, probably some motorized troops here, because the terrain is decent for, some mechanized to just go in and take Constantinople, which is definitely not called Istanbul right now. Definitely Istanbul. And looking at this situation over here, debris, I mean, they've pushed decently far into, yeah, there's Tehran. So we've got a lot of guys here holding it up. I think I may create a front here, and I may push in. Really don't want to. The supply is going to be really bad. If I do this, I think I need to construct a rail line. And then I don't think I have control. Can I even build a supply hub there? I could build a supply hub there. May need to do that, may not need to do that. I don't know. I just don't want to be coming over this. I really don't. I think there's enough support here they can win. I probably do need to put up some air cover, though, to help the fight in Iran. So, looking at that, I may build some airports down here in the Caucasus to help that. I also may build some radar down here to help out with that. Trying to think where else. Could I even build radar in Italy if I wanted to? I cannot build radar in Italy because they don't have any of the techs. Interesting. I could build 2 levels of radar in France. Okay, so it's built based off the host country's tech, not your own. That is interesting. Another concern is I now am going to launch a North Africa force. We're going to get them set under Rommel. We're going to get our Africa Corps going. Right now we'll have, I guess, 4 divisions of Panzer Grenadiers. Kind of send a motley crew and give them some Panzers. What is the supply situation looking like here? That's it? Only 2? That doesn't seem right. Everyone's only saying 2. There's a lot more than 2 there. So we'll take a look. We probably need time to roll to fix that. We need time to roll to see if that's actually accurate or not. Regarding this tech slot, we are doing that. Could do better resources. It's not really necessary. I don't think better radar is really going to help us. No, we're not going to pursue the nuke. We're going to have to cram all of that air experience into this plane, so I'm going to hold off on doing another plane right now. We are going to go for jet fighters just because I want to test them out and see how they do against fighter 3s. They don't look like they're all that great against fighter 3s. They do have a higher max speed, but they have slightly less agility. So I don't know if it's going to be a good plan or not. I want to test them out. I've never really... I think I built jet fighters once in the game when it first came out, and I've not touched it since. Basic artillery upgrade. That'll help a lot of divisions. Could start going the amphibious tank route. Maybe something good too. Better half tracks or night attack. Better initiative? No. That might really help our manpower situation. We do have a lot of reserves at manpower right now, though. Oh, we never got the railgun. Oh well. That's 2 techs we didn't need to bother with. You know what? Let's do better half tracks for now. I think we're going to have a surplus of half tracks, and we want to upgrade them and just make our tank divisions beefier. Just because they'll consume the same amount of fuel. And yeah, so we'll see what we take for the grand finale here. That'll stop this, and then seize a bunch of Soviet territory for ourselves, and we're going to see what the garrison situation looks like. And I guess the 69th Division, maybe when it gets to Magnitogorsk, that'll be it. Still 99. And then probably one of the most critical things that's happening is because our garrison army has just absolutely ballooned. Last we checked, we were at 1,000,000. Is that the log? No, I don't want the log. Yes, here we go. We were at 500,000 troops garrisoning. Now we're up to 750,000 troops garrisoning, just because we keep seizing so much more Soviet territory. Because of that, it's really drained our amount of small firearms. So we're down to only 56k, just because we just keep establishing more and more garrisons. I think that probably should be the hit in a second here. We'll get our troops back to Germany. We'll start training to get everybody that's not a regular back up to regular status. We'll need to, of course, spread our troops out around Germany so they don't, you know, attrition themselves into the next century here. And that's probably the biggest thing. We're going to have Raider running continually out there, just trying to sink things and just do damage and level up. Now, one of the issues with Raider right now is he has all the old historical ships with him too, so that may be part of the issue. Wow, why he's not finding things just because his fleet's too slow and too big. I am not sure. Still 99% of the way done. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, keep going.
Bereit. Zuhören. Achtung. Befehle.
Just keep seizing random tiles, and that should be enough.
Achtung.
Actually get us over the hump.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken. Bereit.
Seizing that, seizing that. I see easy VPs to take. Be there in 18 hours. How fast can I be there? 14. We'll take it. Take the fight.
Zuhören.
On the 69th Division to take Chelyabinsk. Yeah, let's go with that.
Ihre Befehle.
Perm. It's also a VP. I really thought that was going to do it.
Achtung.
So we have gone around the Urals here, and this
Achtung.
one infantry division is just living off the land.
Bereit Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Okay. Unhappy naval invasion sounds. Maybe in Iran. What's going on in southern Norway? You like bombing it? Okay. It's another thing, too. I'm going to have to really focus on my air program, getting out planes, getting them trained, and then sending them in. Naval bombers. Do you know what? I've got enough carrier aircraft. I think I need to use some of it on the land because that's just way too much in reserve, and we're still building lots every day. So you guys are going to train. How much carrier aircraft am I building a day? Carrier fighter. Building 1 a day. I've got 900 in reserve. Carrier naval bombers. Okay, same thing. So where's a nice big airbase? Königsberg. Gonna get all you guys going. Of course, the range on carrier naval bombers is just not that great. So these guys are going to need to be very close to the channel when we go in for the fighting. And we'll probably keep at least 100 in reserve, just in case we do have some real heavy fights. We don't have any issues with, oh, we just pulled them all out. Now we gotta start training them, and now we gotta dump them back into the reserve stockpile. You know what? Okay, we'll keep those 200, which is complete overkill, but I don't want to mess with it. So these guys will train. Okay.
Ihre Befehle. Achtung! Achtung! Bereit?
Still 99%.
Ihre Befehle.
Come on, 69th, all the way. Yeah, one of the issues I just should have picked up on was, well, what's your speed right now? 5.9. Yeah, because the light tanks are a bit deficient, and because they're deficient and they're not being replaced fully, it's dragging down the average speed of the entire Panzer Division. This just is not good. Are we going to walk in? Yes, we are. And who said we couldn't get past the Ural Mountains? Oh, there's a lot of industry in this zone. Well, there's the lag. I think it happened. It did happen. Okay, well, 3,000 something points. Time to take an absolute just boatload of land. I guess probably the most important thing I should take is the Caucasus. We don't want to mess around with our oil situation. That is nice. It does show you the... No, we're not taking Bessarabia. That was your land you lost. Okay, I can keep making demands good. Yeah, that should go back to the Finns. I'm not going to take that. I think this will probably be as far as we go. I don't think we want to go any farther than this, just for aesthetic reasons. Ran out of points. So is there anything I don't want to take or I don't care about that will mess with me? Guess I could care less about you guys over there. Care less about this. Take Kazan. Can't get Ufa. Can I take Kirov? No. Okay. We'll end turn. I think. Huh. Okay, we're gonna go for pretty borders. Okay. So just be on the Urals a little bit. And honestly, do I want to take this? I mean, maybe I should puppet them. What else? What else? What else? Iran really got a good amount in this war. Oh, I can lower world tension by getting these states liberated. How delightful. Um, can saddle all these places or just outright puppet them? So if I puppet them, is that it? I don't know. Um, you know what? Maybe you just say screw Vladivostok. Let a rum state go over there. That's weird. I don't have an option to give, like, Karelia and whatnot back to the Finns. Well, I guess I'll liberate Karelia. Nope, can't. Honestly, I don't even know where half these little places are, and I don't think I particularly care, so let's just pass, and we're done. Okay, well, this is gonna look ugly. A whole little Russian empire that's at war and apparently working on NKVD primacy? Question mark. Interesting. Yeah, and one of the biggest issues I think with Russia is there's still their PP expenditure, because even though they took lessons of war, they never executed Order 227, which gives them like 25% defense, which obviously would be huge. Oh, look at Iran. Speaking of huge, hey, you go for it, Iran. You're well, that's just hilarious. Okay, well, got a bunch of little places like that. in other good news, hey, look at that. That's fixed. Almost fixed. Almost fixed. Okay, you were sabotaged. Okay, so let's take a quick look and see how compliance is going to work without the Soviets still in the game here. So there. Oh, wait a second. How do I click the right thing? Okay. Um. Huh. Now, are you guys going to build any... I mean, I am the Soviets. Again, not the Soviets and the Germans. Maybe I switch these territories off. Wait a second. Okay, I can switch territory by territory. Harsh quotas. Local factories, local resources. Or I can do forced labor. Forced labor, more resources. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be switching some places to forced. Honestly, just switch all the Soviet Union to forced labor. I think I do. Harsh quotas. So basically, harsh quotas will give me more factories. Forced labor will give me more resources. So basically, I guess I should be doing harsh quotas anywhere there's a boatload of factories in the east, and I should be... Oh, okay. So let's turn everything into harsh quotas for now. Excuse me, now. Everything into forced labor for now. And then a few places with factories are going to get harsh quotas, like Moscow here. Okay. Where is it? Come on. Think, 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 think. It's just there. You can tell I don't have to deal with the garrison system too much. Okay, Moscow. Harsh quota. Leningrad. Quota. You had a bunch of factories. Harsh quota. I think you got some factories. Harsh quota. Ufa's got a bunch of factories. Oh wait, I can just change it here. Ufa. Yeah, it's a little bit of steel. I don't care about steel. Kazan. Same things. You're going to go harsh quota. Because your factory count. Stalingrad. Harsh quota. Crimea's got like nothing. Kiev's got like nothing. Oh, you've got some factories. Yeah, I'm still friendly and cuddly with the Baltics. Not do that many factories in Leningrad, probably because I moved them all. Yaroslavl. Clinton's got some factories. Trying to make sure I don't see. Yeah, Moscow's a boatload of factories. I think they did a pretty good job of getting their stuff out of there. Most part. Quirky. Wait a second, I think that's the wrong one. Just making sure I don't want to be sending the chromium. Where am I getting all the chromium from? Mostly from the Caucasus, actually. You got damaged. Okay, let's see how many factories I picked up. What, like 4 factories and all that? Let's see, maybe I'll take a little bit. See what happens when the day tick happens. Oh, my logistics completely went to hell. Wonder what that's about. That should hopefully fix itself. Okay, so first of all, stand on all the planes here. You know what? This is going to be such a long video of me reorganizing. I'm actually going to make this a short video, cut it here, and then we'll get the next video. You know, you'll come back to see what I've set up. Just because otherwise it's just going to be, you know, probably about 30 minutes of me moving around fighters, moving around things like that. So I'll see you in the next one. But hey, we've got the Soviet Union. So, first major objective down. Time to go for the British. See you next video.